It is match day 6 in the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Welcome everybody inside Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. And believe it or not, it's the last day of the group stage. 3 matches will be played today. 2 more semifinalists will be decided. 5 teams will compete for 2 spots between groups C and D. The first match of our doubleheader here at Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium, Cavaly will be facing Hope International. Simultaneously, Schopenhauer will be looking for 3 points as they face Olympique de Cayenne at Pan American Stadium, all part of Group D. Cavaly is coming off a 5-0 win over Olympique de Cayenne. Hope International looking to bounce back after dropping their last match against Schopenhauer, and that brings us to an interesting scenario coming into the last day for Group D. Looking at the standings at the moment is Cavaly with the advantage. A draw will be more than enough for them to advance. Here are the standings for Group D. Cavaly with 6 points, Hope International and Schopenhauer with 3 points, is still with the possibility of advancing to the next round. They both have to win their matches this afternoon. And Olympique de Cayenne already out of the competition. So that's the stage for the last day of action in Group D. Later on, we'll talk about Group C and as well about the other semifinalists in the 2021
Damas y caballeros, buenas tardes. Bienvenidos sean todos y todas a un partido más del Campeonato Caribeño de Clubes Concacaf Flow 2021. Demos la bienvenida a Cavaly y Hope International para este partido.
Welcome back, everybody. We're just moments away from the start of the match. Both match officials and the players making their way onto the field. Plenty on the line for both teams, actually, for Cavaly and Hope International for Cavaly the opportunity to continue an impressive run during the group stage. No goals allowed in the first two matches of the competition. Cavaly, of course, previously participated in the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship in 2009. For Hope International, just participating for the first time in the tournament. Although, without a doubt, one of the best teams in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. During the 2019-2020 season, they were able to score 61 goals and allowing just 30 goals. So they will need the firepower this afternoon to move past Cavaly. The Haitian side are favorites to move on in Group D. Hope International in serious need of goals and a win this afternoon to make their way onto the semifinals of the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. It's time to listen to the Concacaf anthem. We're halfway through the pre-match protocol. Now time for the coin toss, and for the referees of this afternoon's match, Olivier Vergara from Panama, Luis Ventura from Guatemala, Walter Cid from the Dominican Republic, and Ricangel Delec is the fourth official from Aruba. Captains for Cavaly, Dutherson Clervaux and Joseph Douglas. This will be the last match of the group stage for both teams. And here's their starting lineup for Cavaly. Emmanuel St. Felix gets his third start and goal. Dutherson Clervaux will be the captain. Samuel Genti and Stanley Girard are in the starting lineup for the first time. And of course, the 19-year-old Dorville Gamael, the leading scorer for Cavaly, leading the attack. And for Hope International, Jovan Lynch will get the starting goal. Joseph Douglas is the captain and also the leading scorer with 2 goals for Hope International. Wendell Caffey and Juma Jalks will get their first start. Hope International looking for an aggressive approach to the match. Plenty of rotations for the Hope International squad throughout the tournament. When it comes to the starting 11, they have used a total of 16 players already, including today's match. There's Jovan Lynch, the goalkeeper for Hope International. And the goalkeeper for Cavaly, Emmanuel St. Felix. Good showings in the first 2 matches for St. Felix. Just getting the opportunity in the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. We're moments away from the start of the match. It is a big game, a deciding game in Group D. Cavaly looking for at least 1 point to move on to the next round and secure first place in Group D. There's the whistle, and we're underway. It's the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Cavaly facing Hope International. Both teams looking to move on to the semifinals. A long ball looking for Dorville Gamael. First opportunity of the match, but an easy save this time for Jovan Lynch. Hope International with a good start to the tournament, really. With an early win over Olympique de Cayenne, but just dropping the second match against Schopenhauer, and that changed the plans for Hope International. As they were looking as heavy favorites after that first match to compete for first place in Group D, and they're still able to do so. But today the situation is not what we expected. For Hope International, they have to win by a goal difference of 4 goals at least to have an opportunity to move on to the next round. So look for Hope International to be aggressive, although you're facing one of the best teams in the competition, so you have to be very careful moving forward. Good pressure here from Cavaly in the end of foul from Dorville Gamael, although Rudy Joseph was right there. And for Cavaly, you don't want to stay away from what you have been doing in the first 2 games. Like we mentioned before, very good results, especially thinking about not conceding in a goal. They were able to win 3-0 against Schopenhauer in match day 2, and later on a 5-0 result over Olympique de Cayenne. Manu Majan with the ball. Long ball from Manuma, looking for Dorville Gamael. Coming out is Jovan Lynch. Cavaly looking to join Metropolitan. See the shot from Dorville Gamael. Cavaly looking to join Metropolitan and Inter Moengo Tapo. That's a semi-finalist, although the winner of Group D will be facing the winner of Group C, which at the moment is AS Samaritan from Martinique. That will be decided later tonight as well. As Don Bosco will get an opportunity to claim first place in Group C. An opportunity coming onto the right. Oriol Dimitri putting the ball in, the header, clearing the ball away. Again, Dimitri inside the box, the opportunity for Cavaly. The shot, and the ball bounces around and away from goal. Still trouble for Hope International. Dorville Gamael. Just too strong from Dorville Gamael and wide. Inter Moengo Tapo. As we see the replay from the shot from Dorville Gamael. Late last night, Inter Moengo Tapo, with a 1-1 draw, they were able to advance to the next round over OEM from the Dominican Republic. Good ball here. An opportunity inside the box, unable to control the ball. It was Kevin Samuel. So a missed opportunity for Hope International. Manu Majan looking for Dorley John. So Inter Moengo Tapo on to the next round. Yesterday, Delfines del Este needed at least a 5-0 win to get on to the next round, and actually they were able to score 10 goals and win by a score of 10-0 over Real Rincon. Unfortunately for Delfines, they fielded 6 players that were not eligible to play, and so the Concacaf disciplinary committee, after a protest from another club participating in the competition, decided that they did breach the competition regulations by fielding ineligible players, and so the 3 points were awarded to Metropolitan, and that's enough for the Puerto Rican side to move on to the semifinals. So 2 of the semifinalists are set. There will be Metropolitan and Inter Moengo Tapo. Semifinals will be played on Sunday. Monuma Jean. To the middle we go with Carly Jean. Good touch here. Now Oriol Dimitri with the cross and the cut right at the penalty spot. Very well positioned defensively was Hope International. It's Joseph Douglas, the captain, clearing the ball away. Late tackle here. Here's another look. It was Dorville Gamael with the ball. Woof. Could have been a yellow. Just too strong. Was Jalen Miller. Getting a touch on the ball, but just an overpowering tackle there. And early on, a free kick opportunity for Cavaly. Looking to take the lead in the match and breathe easy. A draw is enough for them.
Make sure they pass on the defense. For them front.
Although they want to go for 3 points.
Man to man.
Monuma Jean. Close to the ball, the 39-year-old midfielder for Cavaly. Will it be a cross or will it be a shot and goal? 8th minute. Cavaly, good effort from the goalkeeper, Jovan Lynch, sending the ball away, punching the ball away. Still possession for Cavaly. St. Felix with the long ball. Bradshaw with the header. Back to Bradshaw we go. Now looking through the right with Enrique Millington. Able to recover the ball is Alistin Edison. Inside the box, the shot that hits the side of the net for Dorville Gamael. Gamael looking for his 3rd goal of the competition. Left-footed shot. And actually the ball looks like it hits the post. Here's another look. Yep. Hits the post. So very close for Dorville Gamael. Plenty of pressure here from Alistin Edison. Able to send a long ball is Hope International. Stanley Girond controlling the ball through the left. The first start of the competition for Stanley Girard. There's a good control early on, and then the push from the back from Millington. There's Enrique Millington, 22 years old for Millington. Long ball, again, Millington with the header this time. Rudy Joseph. On to Girond, and now in the middle with Clervaux. Joseph, back to Clervaux. Good ball movement, just a little bit too strong. And Stanley Girond unable to control.
Enrique do hide. Enrique do hide.
10th minute. Hope International in need of 4 goals to move on to the next round.
If you have to go and take a touch, go and take a touch. Pull him, space it
They
up.
have to win the game. But so far, it's Cavaly dominating possession early on. Girond with the throw-in.
Well done.
Now Rudy Joseph
Well done, Raleigh.
moving to the middle. Close by is Dorley John. Back to Rudy Joseph, who loses the ball in the 1v1 battle with Mark Burnett. To the left, good ball inside the box, offside. It's Rondell Thomas, the striker for Hope International looking for his first opportunity on goal. But just one step ahead. And he's caught in an offside position. Here's another look towards the end of the play, really. Past just a few seconds before that. But a good call in the end from the assistant referee. Clervaux. Genty. Also getting the first start is Genty. Monumajan. Helping out. Building up all the way from the back is Monumajan. Clervaux again. Monuma. Long ball from Monuma. Looking for Stanley Giron, but good effort covering the ball. Joel Lynch, the goalkeeper for Hope International, with the long ball. Short goal kick. Bradshaw unable to save the ball from going out of bounds, and it will be a throw-in for Cavaly. Giron having trouble controlling the ball was Clervaux, but in the end able to move it all the way to the back. Samuel Genty next to Monumajan, and now it's Emerson Tybert. Tybert with the long ball. Good run here from Dorville Gamael. Gamael unable to move past Joseph Douglas. A little bit too aggressive was Dorville Gamael, according to Joseph Douglas. Millington. Now Thomas. Millington and Thomas trying to give and go, but it didn't work that time. Monumajan. Giron, and now Rudy Joseph. Just dictating the tempo early on is Cavaly. They know they have the advantage. They can move on to the next round just by getting a draw, concentrating on a defensive effort, holding on to the ball, which is something that we haven't seen much in the tournament. Teams defending with the ball, with possession. Gamal. Good sliding tackle from Joseph Douglas as well. There's no doubt you have to look forward to this battle between the 19-year-old Dorville Gamael and the 25-year-old Joseph Douglas. 2 goals already in the competition for Joseph Douglas, although the matchup with Gamael involves his effort defensively. Long ball. Easy to control for Emerson Tybert. Bad pass from Tybert, gives the ball away and creates an opportunity for Hope International. Hope International so far, they haven't been able to be as effective as they wanted in the build-up. They can take advantage of set pieces, no doubt about it. It's a good call from the referee. It's a foul from Oriol Dimitri. And it will be Samuel Matthews trying to put the ball inside the box so far. 3 players from Hope International inside the box. "15 minutes of the first half. And it's still 0-0 between Cavaly and Hope International. Group D action. Matthews. The cross in. The header not there from Millington. A shot and the save from Emmanuel St. Pigs. So a left-footed effort from Enrique Millington. The first opportunity to put a shot on frame for Hope International. They waited 16 minutes to do so. They have to be a little bit more consistent moving forward, as they not only need to win the game, but they need to score at least 4 goals. Genti looking for the long ball. Again, trying to connect with Dorlijan. Hope International clears the ball away. Possession for Juma Gilkas. And the foul. Pushing the ball through the middle. Looking for Kevin Samuel. We haven't seen much from. In the middle, it's Celestine Edison. Passing the ball to Clervaux, pushing through the middle. This time was Cavaly. A good anticipation from Joseph Douglas. In a counter-attack opportunity. Now we go on to the other side of the field. A good ball through, no offside position, a late call. And yes, it is offside. Stanley Giron appeared just a step behind, but apparently not enough to leave Kevin Samuel onside. As Celestine Edison is in need of some attention from the medical staff. Able to recover is Celestine Edison. Conversation going on with the referee. Looks like a yellow card was shown. We'll get confirmation of that. Here's the play, and it's Mark Burnett apparently with the late tackle there, but no foul was called at the moment. Long ball, looking for Dorlijan. Oriol Dimitri, back to Dorlijan. Onside is Dorlijan. The cross, looking for Gamael. Again, possession for Cavaly. Another cross, the header not there. It's Douglas who's able to clear the ball away. So far, it's Joseph Douglas winning the battle against Orville Gamael.
Damas y caballeros,
Dorlijan.
tarjeta amarilla para el jugador de Hope International. Con el número 17, Nasir
And indeed, we have a yellow card for Nasir McBurnett. First yellow card of the match. Free kick opportunity for Hope International, who's able to clear the ball away. Long way to go. Another challenge in the middle. Not a lot of rhythm in the match. Plenty of fouls in the middle. And this, without a doubt, will help Cavaly, as the result so far is good enough for them to move on to the next round. Hope International needs to at least try to speed things up a little bit and get back into the rhythm of competition, pushing forward constantly, putting pressure on Cavaly's defenders, as they will try to do so with the free kick, putting the ball inside the box. The header's not there. The opportunity, left-footed shot from Bradshaw. Just too easy for Emmanuel St. Felix. Cavaly to the middle with Monuma John. Now Carly John. Monuma. The captain, Clervaux. Moving without the ball is Dorlejean. Good ball. No offside according to the assistant referee. But a bad touch from Dorley. Just unable to control the ball inside the box. It would have been an easy finish for the midfielder. Looking for the ball. Hope International. It's Rondel Thomas again, unable to control as well. Both teams having trouble controlling the ball. Clairvaux, the captain. Now Dorlejean moves past the defender. The chance for Dorley. The shot, it goes wide. Was Dorville Gamael in the end with the left-footed shot. Not a good effort from Gamael. As he moved past the defender, had plenty of room to take the shot. But it goes just wide. Here's the replay. Not a lot of pressure as well from the defenders from Hope International on the striker, so a missed opportunity. Just moving past the 21st minute of the match.
All right, well done, good shape. Keep it.
Gentil to the middle with Stanley Giron. Long ball from Giron, looking for Gamael once again. The ball bouncing around. Now able to control is Rondel Thomas. To the middle with Gilcas, who once again finds one of his teammates in offside position. McBurnett already with a yellow card, but caught several times in the first half in offside position. Just being too aggressive early on. McBurnett, and forgetting about checking the back line for Cavaly. Gentil. Now back to Monumajan. Elistin Edison. Long ball. Looking for Gamael. Joseph Douglas nearby. The shot that goes wide. From Dorville, Gamael once again getting the opportunity inside the box. The first chance, the ball hits the post. This time goes wide. Another injury in the middle of the field as we take another look at the shot from Dorville Gamael. It is a good ball, well positioned. Was Gamael had the advantage over Joseph Douglas, but just unable to finish. Have to give a lot of credit as well to the center back, just being able to stand side by side with Dorville Gamael. And it's Kevin Samuel with the injury. "25 minutes have been played in the first half, and it's Cavaly and Hope International with a scoreless draw. This result is enough for Cavaly to move on to the next round, regardless of what happens between Schopenhauer and Olympique de Cayenne. They are playing simultaneously at Pan American Stadium. And it's Schopenhauer still with a slim chance of getting on to the next round. But they need help from Hope International. They need a win from Hope International and then get 3 points as well over Olympique de Cayenne and then compare the goal differential.
Well, stand the ground. All right, ship.
Back underway at Felix Sanchez. Long ball. Manu Majan looking for Rudy Joseph. Good cut once again from Millington. Loses the ball in the middle. Trying to recover the ball, fighting for it is Cavaly. They are looking for the first goal of the match. Battle in the middle. Possession for Bradshaw. It's Hope International with the ball. Thomas. I want to Gilkas. All the way to the back. Now trying the long ball is Hope International. It works this time. Good control from Mac Burnett, but a good sliding tackle as well from Samuel Genti. Building confidence is Hope International. After a rough start with no possession, they start to move forward with a better idea of what they plan for this game. They need possession. They need to create chances. Good move through the middle. A little bit too strong. Late tackle this time from Manu Majan. Is this going to be a yellow? Yes, sir. It is a yellow for Manu Majan. A very important player for Cavaly. It's Manu Majan. It is a good call from the referee, Oliver Vergara from Panama. Another set-piece opportunity for Hope International. They haven't been able to take advantage of set pieces so far in the first half. A little bit more aggressive this time. 6 players around the box. Long-range shot over the bar.
Damas y caballeros, tarjeta amarilla para el jugador de Cavaly.
That's too strong.
Al minuto 27.
Goal inside. And it's another missed opportunity for Hope International. Genti.
Well done, Wendy. Chip.
It's Wendell Coffey with the foul in the middle.
Kino, man outside, Kino.
A very good decision from Samuel Genti, just pushing the ball through the middle, trying to move past several Hope International players. Opportunity on the right side. A good cut here from Samuel Matthews. For Cavaly, at the moment, there's really no reason to risk possession. You have to look for the easy pass.
Randall.
It's not like you have a lot of room, but take your time, build up from the back, try to move Hope International forward a little bit and maybe create a couple chances in a counter-attack, or just taking advantage of the serious need that Hope International has to score. Corner kick coming in, clearing the ball away, and now the opportunity for Manu Majan. Plenty of room in the middle for Dorlijan. Able to clear the ball away is Hope International, but through the middle. Not ideal, but it works this time. Now pushing the ball through the left. Oriol Jimitry right there. And clears the ball away as Kevin Samuel was looking for it. Clairvaux with the throw-in. Jean back to Clairvaux. And onto the middle we go with Dorlijan. Back to Clairvaux. Good combination there. Asking for a handball is Tutherson Clairvaux, the captain for Cavaly, but not there, according to the assistant referee. Cavaly starting to move numbers forward. A cross swinging in. And the header from Dorbil Gamael that goes wide. And it will be a corner kick.
Yo, Wendy. I always see a 3 man against you in the back, stand up on her. Be mindful.
30th minute, scoreless between Cavaly and Hope International at Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium in the Dominican Republic. Here's the corner kick. Played short with Giron. Good cross. The header! Goal! 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 It's a goal for Cavaly. 30th minute. Perfect cross from Stanley Girard. And the header from Rudy Joseph to put the ball in the back of the net. The lone mistake from the defenders of Hope International in the first half.
Damas y caballeros, gol
We'll
para
take an
Cavaly,
advantage.
jugador con el número 7, Rudy
From Cavaly.
Joseph, al minuto
The easy finish
31.
inside the 6. But give a lot of credit to Stanley Girard for the cross. Another opportunity looking for Clervaux. Sliding tackle and recovering the ball is Joseph Douglas. So Cavaly with the lead, 1-0 over Hope International. And one more step closer to the semifinals for Cavaly. Hope International now in need of 5 goals, and this is bad news for Schopenhauer at Pan American Stadium. Even with getting the 3 points, they will not be able to advance. Clervaux. Now Emerson Tybert switching sides, looking for Samuel Genty. And now Monuma Jean. Genty. Tybert. Good pressure there from Hope International, but just unable to recover the ball. That's what you need to do, no doubt about it. Pressure Cavaly as much as you can, force the mistakes in the back. Here we go, the other way around. Joseph. Girard. Elistin Edison, long ball, looking for Jean, inside the box. Jean, the shot just wide. Or Dolly Jean. Dolly Jean playing as a winger, just being a little bit more aggressive. We saw him early on in the tournament, playing in the midfield, helping out in the build-up. But this afternoon, it's all about finishing for Cavaly. The save from Joan Lynch, so close. The Haitians to the second goal of the match. Good save from Lynch. And to the middle we go with Hope International. Coffee, long ball, onside. Is this the opportunity? Hope International, the shot in the goal! Goal! It's a goal for Hope International. It's the 34th minute. And it's Nasir McBurnett moving past Emmanuel St. Felix, breaking the offside trap, and with the easy finish right in front of Emerson Tybert. And Hope International with the goal. For Tybert, the second goal of the competition. And it's 1-1. Still alive is Hope International. Still fighting for a spot in the semifinals of the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Not giving up. It's the St. Vincent and the Grenadine side. Rudy Joseph, unable to control the pass from Clervaux. A good control here from Edison, still able to take the shot from far away, but an easy save for Jovan Lynch. Just a little bit late was Wendell Coffey trying to recover the ball. It wasn't a good touch initially from Edison Elliston. Jalen Miller not happy with his teammates, as he didn't get a lot of help in the last play.
Wendy, mark, Bola, mark. Nobody free.
36-minute corner kick for Cavaly inside the box. Once again, the ball bounces around. It's Jovan Lynch now looking for the counter-attack opportunity. Unable to control was Rondell Thomas. Either way, it would have been a 1v3 matchup, so not ideal for Thomas. Just listening to instructions from Dwayne Denny, the head coach for Hope International. Monumenjan through the middle with Clervon. Opening up to the right. Good ball. Good control as well from Rudy Joseph, who takes the shot. It goes just wide. Rudy Joseph looking for his second goal of the match and third in the competition. Very good effort from Rudy Joseph. A very good ball as well from Clervon. Plenty of quality for the captain from Cavaly. Dimitri with the throw-in. Finding Monumenjan. Plenty of room for Monuma. Back to Dimitri. Cross from Dimitri. Looking for the ball and holding on to it is Jovan Lynch. Long ball from Lynch, looking for Rondell Thomas. Just a foul from Thomas over Stanley Girand. Here's another look. Just fighting for the ball. It's too strong was Rondell Thomas. Dorley Jean. Back to Genti. Now Clervon giving the ball away. And a foul from Rondell Thomas. Not happy at all. Dwayne Denny with the call from Oliver Vergara. Here's another look. A little bit of a push, but a 50-50 call, no doubt about it. Goes Cavaly's way this time. Monuma. Rudy Joseph nearby, and he gets the ball. Edison. Now, Janti. Giving the ball away is Janti. Is this the counter-attack opportunity for Hope International? It is. Rondell Thomas with the ball. The cross that comes in, but nobody inside the box, really. Not a lot of options there for Rondell Thomas. A little bit late was McBurnett. Long ball, looking for Giron. Giron able to move past Bradshaw. Now back to Clervon. Dorley Jean. Jean looking for Rudy Joseph, able to control inside the box. Joseph, the cross. Again, the opportunity for Giron inside the box. Close by is Bradshaw. This is Dorley Jean giving the ball away. Easy recovery for Hope International, looking for the outlet on the right side. Rondell Thomas unable to control, but the ball bounces Hope International's way. Opportunity coming through the left side. The cross looking for the shot is Thomas. That goes just wide. And it was Kevin Samuel moving forward to the left, putting the ball in, a perfect ball. But just Rondell Thomas unable to finish in front of goal. Back and forth game in the last 5 minutes. Plenty of chances being created. Gamael with the let go. And what a save from Jovan Lynch. after the shot from Dorley Jean. A wonderful save for the 27-year-old goalkeeper. And this could be a key moment in the match. It's Dorville Gamael letting the ball go. But what a save. And at the right moment for Hope International, allowing a goal in the end of the first half. Could be just too big a blow for them. Remember, with the 1-1 draw, Cavaly moves on to the next round. Hope International will be eliminated. Schopenhauer, regardless of the result at Pan American Stadium, they will be eliminated, and Cavaly will be advancing to the next round. If Hope International is able to score one more goal, then we have a different scenario. That will give Schopenhauer the opportunity to advance on goal differential. Late call here from the referee for Hope International. They would need to score 4 more goals to advance to the next round. Free kick opportunity for Cavaly. Trying to put the ball inside the box. Cavaly looking to secure first place. They did allow the first goal of the competition this afternoon. Stanley Giron. Left-footed cross in, the header. Defensively from Hope International, clearing the ball away. Is Samuel Matthews. Looking for Rondell Thomas, but unable to get to the ball. Giron. Giron with the throw-in, looking for Gamael. Good flick here, looking for Rudy Joseph. Giving back the ball is Joseph to Gamael. In the end, not strong enough, the shot from Dorville Gamael. And on to the left we go. Samuel Matthews pushing through the left, finding Kevin Samuel. Sliding tackle there from Tybert, sending the ball to the throw-in. There's another look at the shot from Dorville Gamael. Good pressure there from Relic Bradshaw. A right back for Hope International. It looks like Kevin Samuel still with an injury. Some discomfort in his left leg. But we keep going. And it's Samuel fighting for the ball. Clearing is Cavaly. To the middle with Juma Gilcas. Gilcas with the ball. Good ball inside the box. No offside. The cross just too strong and unable to get there is Rondell Thomas. It was McBurnett with plenty of room and plenty of time as well. Thomas and Kevin Samuel just a little bit too late. This is not good news for Cavaly. They have lost control of the match, and now it's Clervaux with an injury. Patterson Clervaux, captain in the 3 matches of the group stage. 1 more minute will be played in the first half. An entertaining first half here at Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium.
Damas y caballeros, el cuarto árbitro oficial
Back underway.
indica que se jugará
Giron.
un minuto adicional.
Rudy Joseph.
45 más
Now Monuma
1.
Jean. Liston Edison. Looking for Darlijan, opening up to the right. Dimitri. Back to Darlijan. The shot from John. Far away from goal. A good half so far for Joan Lynch. Couple of saves, and there's the whistle. It's the end of the first 45 minutes. Cavaly with the early lead with a goal from Rudy Joseph for just a few minutes after the goal from Rudy Joseph. It was Hope International tying the score and keeping their hopes alive of moving on to the next round. After the first 45 minutes, it's Cavaly 1, Hope International. After the first 45 minutes, it's a 1-1 draw between Cavaly and Hope International. Let's take a look at the highlights of the first half. Cavaly coming into the match with 6 points in first place. In Group D, Hope International hoping for a win and an opportunity of advancing to the next round. Hope International as well, looking to bounce back after a disappointing loss in their second match of the group against Schopenhauer. Joseph Douglas and Lutherson Clerval, the captains for Hope International in Cavaly. Early on, it was the Haitian side dominating possession, but not creating a lot of chances. Just dictating the tempo, trying to move the ball all the way from the back, just like what we have seen throughout the tournament with Manu Majan getting things started. The referee, Oliver Vergara from Panama. And here's the first goal of the match, the cross from Girand and the header from Rudy Joseph. A very good cross here from Stanley Girand, who's getting his first start this afternoon. And the easy finish, really the lone mistake defensively for Hope International. And just a few minutes later, it was Nasir McBurnett, was able to control this ball, breaking the offside trap from Cavaly, moving past the goalkeeper. And with a right-footed shot, scoring the 1-1 draw, as Emerson Tybert was looking to stop McBurnett's effort, but not good enough. And in the end, it was a goal for Hope International, a goal that brought them back into the game. Dorville Gamal with a couple of chances. This is the first one, a left-footed strike from inside the box. The ball actually hits the post. A few minutes later, he would have another shot coming on from the right side. That time, the shot went wide. It has been a battle, a physical game, just like we expected. Both teams still with chances of advancing onto the next round. A couple of times as well, Randall Thomas and McBurnett were caught in offside position, but in the end, it's Cavaly 1, Hope International 1 after the first 45 minutes. We'll take a short break, but we'll be back with the start of the second half. Stay with us. Welcome back, everybody. We're just moments away from the start of the second half. It's Cavaly and Hope International fighting for first place in Group D and a spot in the semifinals of the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. This is Group D action. Just welcome back, everybody. Just moments away from the start of the second half. Cavaly 1, Hope International 1. Cavaly 45 minutes away from semifinals in the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. It would be a big, big moment for Cavaly as they look as heavy favorites in Group D from the get-go. A good start with a 3-0 result over Schopenhauer. Second game, 5-0 result over Olympique de Cayenne. They have conceded their first goal of the competition this afternoon, but still in very good shape to move forward. We await the okay from the center referee, Oliver Vergara from Panama, as we look to get underway. Two more matches, actually one going on simultaneously at Pan American Stadium between Schopenhauer and Olympique de Cayenne. And the last game of the group stage will be played later tonight between Don Bosco and AS Gauzier. Don Bosco, the other team from Haiti, looking to move past the group stage as well. They have to win the match against AS Gauzier. There's the whistle. Back on their way, second half. Hope International in need of 4 goals to advance to the next round. Cavaly ready to move on with the 1-1 draw, but still with an aggressive mentality, at least in the first 45 minutes, looking for 3 points this afternoon. Thomas unable to control the ball in the middle. Cavaly now pushing with Darley John. Not a good pass from John. Joseph able to clear the ball away. Coffee opening up to the right with Bradshaw. And now unable to control was Gilcas. Monument Jean. Dimitri. Dolijan, and now back to Tybert. Solid defensively so far for Emerson Tybert throughout the tournament. This is his third start. Solid center back. Not a lot of mistakes out of the back for Tybert. Joseph trying to push the ball through the middle.
Enrique, you're coming out, stand up.
Dorville Gamael able to recover the ball. The cross looking for Darley Jean. Rudy Joseph close by as well. It's Rudy Joseph with the ball, putting the cross in, an easy one for Jovan Lynch. Bad giveaway here from Hope International. Clervaux looking for Jean. Manuma Jean. Dorville Gamael. Again, Manuma. And on to the left. The cross looks like a good one. Able to clear the ball away at the last second was Wendell Coffey. Send the ball to the corner kick. So very aggressive early on, Cavaly. And this is exactly what you want to see if you're a Cavaly fan at the moment. do not think about the result, about the 1-1 draw putting you through. And then you'll find yourself in trouble if Hope International gains confidence and they're able to move forward, get the second goal, get the third goal, and seal the deal. At least it appears to be the mentality from Cavaly. Corner kick. First post, unable to clear the ball away. Samuel Matthews for Hope International. Geometry. Clervaux, good anticipation there. From Juma. Clears the ball away, but it's out of bounds. Geometry with the throw-in. Playing it short with Dorlijan. Back to Geometry. Not a good cross from the right back. Giving the ball away is Hope International. Dorvi Gamael moving past defenders. Looked like contact there. No call from the referee. Thomas now opens up to the left with Kevin Samuel, who just waited and waited for the ball. Good move here from Clervaux. Now Dorlijan to the middle with Edison. Opens up to the left with Rudy Joseph. Good run here on the left. The shot looked like the play was with Stanley Giron making the run. Joseph went for the shot. Amadou Majan again. In the middle, Rudy Joseph. Early moments of the second half. It's Cavaly with possession once again. Giron looking for Dorlijan. It's now Hope International with Randall Thomas. Looking on the left side for Kevin Samuel. And now it's Samuel Matthews. Good effort defensively from Geometry, who recovers but gives the ball away. Edison. Edison still going on the ride. Plenty of room for Edison inside the box. The cross. It's Jalen Miller right there once again. Good effort from Miller and from Joseph Douglas as well. Here's the cross from Clervaux. And again, Miller sending the ball away. Intensity picking up for both sides. And Cavaly being aggressive, but as well leaving plenty of room for the counterattack from Hope International. Edison, good combination here inside the box. The shot and the save, second chance opportunity. And it's Rudy Joseph who misses the goal. Unbelievable. What a combination from Edison and John, but in the end unable to finish. Once again is Cavaly. Long ball. So it's Cavaly with the first opportunity of the second half, but just unable to capitalize. Miller gives the ball away to Clervaux. It's Jalen Miller who recovers for Hope International, moving forward the center back. Foul in the middle of the field over Juma Gilcas. Here's another look. There's the foul from Stanley Giron. Just coming from the back, trying to get the ball away from Enrique Millington. We haven't seen much from Enrique Millington after the first few minutes of the first half. He was involved in pretty much every single possession for Hope International, but towards the end of the first half, he was not in contact with the ball. Hope International being a little bit more aggressive and sending the ball from the defensive part of the field onto the attacking side, just like Cavaly did right now. For Millington to be a part of the game for Hope International, they're going to have to be a little bit more patient and build out of the back. Long ball from Joseph Douglas, the captain. Second chance goes to Thorley Jean. And now Clervaux. Moving forward is Clervaux. To the right with Thorley Jean. Jean puts the cross in, but Jalen Miller with the cut. Mac Burnett, the goal scorer for Hope International. Plenty of room on the right side. Juma Jacks holds on to the ball for too long. Just holding on to the ball and letting Cavaly move back. Get well positioned. Then the element of surprise goes by the wayside. Good ball here. Looking for Gamael. Gamael. Good effort once again from Joan Lynch. But still possession for Cavaly. Rudy Joseph. Moving the ball to the back. Clervaux. 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 Not a good effort this time for Lutherson Clervaux. Cavaly already with experience in the second round of the Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship in 2009. They were able to advance to the second round, but they were eliminated by W Connection of Trinidad and Tobago. Good combination here through the left. It was Stanley Girond looking for the cross, but a good effort as well defensively from Joseph Douglas. Girond with a short throw in and just giving the ball away. Same for Hope International. Both teams need to get better organized, especially moving forward. Juma Jags recovers, but again gives the ball away. And it's Genti. Now Edison and Manu Majan. Much better, trying to move the ball from side to side, very aggressive. With the sliding tackle was Kevin Samuel. Running back was Kevin Samuel. He gets to the ball. A risky tackle, no doubt about it, but just able to send the ball out of bounds and prevent Oriole Geometry from getting a touch. Kevin Samuel continues to have trouble really with his left leg. This is something we saw as well towards the end of the first half. So we'll see for how long he can stay in the game. Available for Hope International, Silvanos Baptiste, the goalkeeper, Keshawn Phillips, Kosher Lewis, Cameron Osment, Valdo Anderson, Jamal Bradshaw, and Bishon Richards. For Cavaly, Wilkinson Basile, Chaldo St. Ford, who was the starter previously for Cavaly, Carlos Monzon, the Argentinian, Georgie Joseph, Rusimilian Fenelson Joseph, a goal scorer for this team, and Jeff D. Joseph. Cross coming in. It's ball for Hope International. Juma Jikes to the left with Samuel Matthews. Manu Majan. Geometry. Back to Manuma. Plenty of room for Manuma. Give and go with Dorbil Gamael. Did not work this time. Matthews able to recover for Hope International. Was looking for the long ball once again, this time through the middle. It's Juma Jags. Juma. Now with Bradshaw. And back to the middle with Wendell Coffey. Able to control and poking the ball away, Samuel Genti. Jean looking for Rudy Joseph, and now Gamael inside the box. The shot! And again, it's Joseph Douglas. Just being able to stand in front of Dorville Gamael. What a battle it has been. And there's the first substitution of the match. Kevin Samuel just unable to continue. And coming on is Cameron Osman. Opportunity, Jimmy Tree. Not a good cross for the right back. And it's a missed opportunity for Cavaly. So it's Cameron Osman coming on for Hope International. For Osman, 27 years old, out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And there he is. Osman getting his first touch in the middle and his first foul as well. Miller puts the ball in play. Samuel Matthews. Hope International, they have to do a better job connecting with the forwards if they want to get back into the possibility of moving on to the next round. Lorley Jean, an opportunity for Clervaux. Miller, good anticipation. Still the chance for Edison. And now Manu Majan. Dimitri. In front of him is Samuel Matthews, who clears the ball away. Still possession for Cavaly. Manu Majan. Edison. Again through the middle. Taking its time now, Cavaly. Tybert. Jean. On to the right we go once again with Dimitri. And back to Dorville Gamael, who takes the left-footed shot in the post. But again the save from Jovan Lynch. What a save from Jovan Lynch. Hope International still alive, looking for the second goal. But able to recover the ball is Dorville Gamael. Very aggressive the forward. Moving back, looking for the ball. On to the right, Edison. Looking the far post for Rudy Joseph. Putting the ball in the middle of the box, but clearing the way is Wendell Coffey. Intensity picking up. 60th minute, 1-1. Cavaly and Hope International fighting for first place in Group D. There is no tomorrow for Hope International. They have to win this afternoon. They need 4 more goals. Dorley Jean. Monuma Jean. And now, Oriel Dimitri. Jean with the run. Inside the box. The shot in the save again. Jovan Lynch. What an effort from Jovan Lynch. The 27-year-old goalkeeper standing his ground after the shot from Dorley Jean. It's a good run from Dorley Jean. But just not giving up on the play was Jovan Lynch and sending the ball to the corner kick. Back-to-back save for Jovan Lynch. But not a good corner kick at all from Cavaly. We'll see if those 2 saves from Jovan Lynch can give Hope International some motivation, and they can try to do a better job moving forward. Osman through the left, Dimitri nearby. Osman moves back, looking for Coffey. And now Samuel Matthews. Back to Osman. Giving the ball away is Osman. Edison recovers. Clear ball with the opportunity. Counter-attack for Cavaly. Not a good pass this time from Dorville Gamael. Still able to recover. It's Cavaly. Gamael once again. Right-footed shot this time. Blocked. And it will be a throw-in for Cavaly. 63rd minute. Cavaly getting closer and closer to moving on to the next round. McBurnett in the middle with position for Hope International. Opens up through the left with Osment. Osment putting the ball on the right side, now in through the middle. The shot from Thomas not there. Again, Thomas fighting for the ball. Rondell Thomas is a finisher. You have to put the ball as close as you can to the goal when you're looking for him. If you ask him to control the ball and move side to side, then he's in trouble. This time fighting and fighting for the ball. Just a little bit of contact there, honestly, from Emerson Tybert, but no call from the referee. Already in semifinals of the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship are Metropolitan from Puerto Rico and Inter Moengo Tapo from Suriname. They will be facing each other, fighting for a spot in the final. So far, it's Cavaly coming out of Group D. And if the result holds, they will keep a close eye on what happens later tonight between Don Bosco and AS Garcia. Long ball, no offside called, and it's Jovan Lynch once again. Coming out of the back. Plenty of arms up from the Hope International defenders. They were looking for an offside position, but it wasn't there. McBurnett unable to control. AS Samaritan currently leading Group C with 4 points and a +2 goal differential. Dimitri moving to the right side, inside the box, puts the ball in through the middle. Again is Cavaly. Long shot that hits the post, so close, all the way from the back. Samuel Ginty. An ambitious effort, but so close to scoring the second goal for Cavaly. A great effort from the left back. Couple of substitutes coming on for Cavaly. It will be Fanelson Joseph and Joseph Jefty. Coming out is Samuel Ginty. It's the 67th minute. Coming out, Storville Gamael, the goal scorer for Cavaly throughout the competition, although this afternoon the goal was scored by Rudy Joseph. Opportunity early on in the match. Cavaly, and just over the line, able to save was Joseph Douglas. Talk about having an impact in the game. Joseph Fenelson, just a few seconds after coming on with the opportunity inside the box. Monument Jean. Now Clervaux. Dimitri on the right side with plenty of room this time. Back to Clervaux. The shot deflected and onto the corner kick we go. There's the save from Joseph Douglas.
Joseph al minuto 67.
So Joseph Fenelson and Joseph Jefty coming on for Cavaly. Left-footed shot, far away. The save from Jovan Lynch. Still an opportunity. Dorley John. Moving past the defender, putting the ball again inside the box. Able to clear the ball away is John Miller. Monuma John. Clerval. Clerval. Broad shot. Recovers the ball for Hope International. Pushing the ball to the right. Onside was Mark Burnett, but once again unable to control the ball. It seems like Hope International forwards are thinking about scoring prior to controlling the ball. Opportunity through the right side. Joseph Fennelson, not a good cross. Jalen Miller with the cut. Retains possession, Miller. Now looks for Osman, but not a good pass. Manu Majan recovers. Another cross. And another cut from Joseph Douglas. Room in the middle for Hope International. Coffee. Looking for Thomas this time, unable to control again. Rondell Thomas. Back to Coffee in the middle. Good ball this time. Is this the opportunity? The shot that goes wide. Enrique Millington. And it's a missed opportunity for Hope International, the moment they have been waiting for. Side by side, Rondell Thomas and Millington, and they couldn't finish. Substitution for Hope International coming on. Kosher Lewis, and coming out, Swindle Coffee. 70th minute. Oral Geometry through the right. Good ball. Looking for Joseph Fennelson. Fennelson inside the box. It's Jalen Miller once again. This time, Jalen Miller rushes a little bit and sends the ball out of bounds. With Joseph Fennelson and Oral Geometry pushing to the right side, they are creating plenty of chances for Cavaly. Clervon. Edison. Left-footed shot from Edison. It will be a goal kick for Jovan Lynch. Cavaly less than 20 minutes away from semifinals and winning Group D. Georgie Joseph coming on for Cavaly, and coming out will be Alisson Addison. A very good tournament so far for the midfielder from Cavaly coming on. It's Georgie Joseph, 27 years old. For Joseph. Jalen Miller. Keeping the ball in play. Nearby is Dorlejean, but moving ahead of Dorlejean is Miller. Throw in for Geometry. Monuma. Now Fennelson. Fennelson. Save from Jovan Lynch. Second opportunity inside the box. The right shot. Rudy Joseph. And it's Jalen Miller again. What an effort defensively from Joseph Douglas and Jalen Miller. Jovan Lynch as well, of course. Plenty of saves, especially in the second half for Jovan Lynch. Stanley Gironde with the corner kick. Millington clearing the ball away. Millington probably with the best chance of the second half for Hope International. Lewis Now to Juma, who pushes to Matthews, that gives the ball away. Dimitri. Back to Rudy Joseph. And through the middle with Monuma Jean. Wellington recovering the ball for Hope International. Bradshaw close by, but Wellington decides to go through the middle with Joseph, who gives the ball away. Out of position is Joseph this time. The shot and the save once again. Jovan Lynch. 73rd minute. And what a save after the shot from Joseph Fennelson. So close was Cavaly to scoring once again. But it's Jovan Lynch. With the save, and if you're looking for an MVP so far for this match, I think there's no doubt about it. Jovan Lynch will get the award. Rudy Joseph putting the ball in. Not a good effort this time from Manu Majan. So now we have on the field Rudy Joseph, Joseph Fennelson, Joseph Jefty, and Joseph Georgi. Jalen Miller for Hope International. Now Joseph Douglas. Millington. Good run here from Bradshaw. Just unable to get to the ball, but that's something that Hope International missed, especially in the first 45 minutes. It was Raleigh Bradshaw unable to move forward, just becoming an outlet for the midfielders. Hope International giving the ball away. Is this the counter-attack? Clervaux. Long ball from Clervaux. Joseph Fennelson unable to get to it. It will be a throw-in. Hope International not giving up on the possibility of moving on to the next round. Still fighting at least for 3 points. 1 goal at a time, but they still need 4. 15 minutes left to play. Lewis. Now Bradshaw. Unable to connect with McBurnett, the goal scorer this afternoon for Hope International. If the result holds, it will be Cavaly at the top of Group D with 7 points. Hope International will finish the group stage with 4 points. That would not be enough. Rudy Joseph offside. Only the first place of each group will advance to the next round. Inter Moengo Tapo won Group A. Metropolitan from Puerto Rico won Group B. They will be facing each other in the semifinals on Sunday. We await the last game of Group C between Don Bosco and AS Gosier. Don Bosco needing to get their 3 points. And they have to win by 3 goals at least to advance to the next round against AS Gosier. So far, it's AS Samaritan with the advantage. They have played all their group matches. Osman. Good read here from St. Felix, just sending the ball away.
Trying to cheat the game, big man.
Cavaly looking to close things out. The last 13 minutes of the match. One more goal for Cavaly and it will seal the deal. Dimitri. Now Rudy Joseph.
Well done. Now up.
Back to Clervaux. To the right we go with Dimitri once again. Clervaux. Monuma Jean.
Well done, chicken. Now good.
Georgie Joseph. And to the left we go
Now. Rocky, are you?
with Jeff T. Clervaux. Inside the box, Rudy Joseph. Is this the moment for Cavaly? Moving away from goal now is the midfielder. Dimitri.
Relax, hold the ship. Hold the ship. You know, we're getting in there.
Monuma Jean.
What you want to do?
Jeff T. Joseph, now Clervaux. Clervaux inside the box, the chance, the shot in the goal! 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 It's a goal for Cavaly. It's the 79th minute. And the combination works again. It's Stanley Giron from the left, puts the ball in. And it's Rudy Joseph with the finish. His second goal of the match, third one of the competition. And it's Cavaly 2, Hope International 1. And that pretty much will seal the deal for Cavaly, as they are 10 minutes away from moving on to the next round. A good effort defensively overall for Hope International, but in the end, it was just too much pressure out of Cavaly, who dominated possession throughout the match. They were not as effective in front of goal as they were in their previous matches, but still good enough. They have the lead. Joseph, back to Clervaux. And it's Dimitri. Georgie Joseph. Monuma Jean giving the ball away. Monuma. Good anticipation this time from Hope International. Is there time for one more goal? Mac Burnett looking for Osmond. Not fast enough was Cameron Osmond to get to that ball. 81st minute. 9 minutes away from winning the group is Cavaly. Tybert. Now Oriole Dimitri. Rudy Joseph, the goal scorer. Back to Dimitri. Plenty of room for Dimitri. Now inside the box. Looking for Rudy Joseph. The shot and the save. Just blocking the shot away was Lewis. Very effective with the ball is Oriole Dimitri. Very good right back. Here's a replay. Hope International looking for their second goal. Taking its time is McBurnett and just giving the ball away. Good pressure there as well from Cavaly. This result will eliminate as well Schopenhauer, as they had a complicated path to the next round, but coming into the match, they still had the opportunity to move on. They needed a win from Hope International. Matthews pushing forward is the left back for Hope International. Now Clervaux back into the attacking part of the field. For Cavaly we go. Joseph Fennelson, it is strong, the cross from Joseph Fennelson. Not very happy is Clervaux. Clervaux looking for a low cross that time. Monuma Jean, Monuma. Shot that goes wide from Monuma Jean. Jalen Miller. Out with the goalkeeper, Joan Lynch. Very good game for Joan Lynch. Late whistle there from Oliver Vergara. There's the foul from Joseph apparently. And it will be a free kick opportunity for Hope International. It will be Juma Gilcas trying to put the ball in. There's the cross. Clearing the ball away is Clervaux. Another opportunity for Hope International, and another foul this time from Dolly John. Dolly John not participating as much as we're used to from the build-up in the second half. That's the beauty of having a good collective effort. Shot from Yuma from far away. And it hits the one-man wall. Lewis still with the chance. Floating the ball in. Inside the box, the opportunity for McBurnett. Taking over two defenders, but then the shot and the save from Emmanuel St. Felix. Good individual play from Nasir McBurnett. Here it is. Just unable to finish. So close was McBurnett to his second goal of the match. 86th minute. Opportunity through the right. It's Rudy Joseph. And it's Joseph Douglas clearing the ball away. Good control from Rudy Joseph. Good idea, at least, as he tried to control the ball and move it forward at the same time. Monuma Jean recovering the ball is Hope International. Juma with the long ball. Is this the moment for McBurnett? No. Very good read. Excellent effort from Emmanuel St. Felix, the goalkeeper for Cavaly. '87th minute. George Joseph to the middle with Monuma Jean, and now Dutherson Clervaux. Monuma Jean walking around the field is Cavaly. They know they're just moments away from winning Group D. Dimitri. Samuel Matthews nearby. Back to Rudy Joseph. Still fighting for the ball is McBurnett. But Cavaly retains possession. Tybert. Clervaux, good run here from Girond. This time a good defensive effort from Enrique Millington. Mac Burnett with the throw-in, looking for Yuma. Here's Girond. All ball for Millington. So one more spot in play as we get closer to the end of the group stage in the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship. Inter Moengo Tapo, Metropolitan, and in just a few minutes, Cavaly will have taken 3 of the 4 spots in the semifinals. It will be Don Bosco from Haiti or AS Samaritan from Martinique. Match between Don Bosco and AS Gosier will be played tonight. We have a doubleheader from Felix Sanchez Olympic Stadium. Just a few seconds left in the full 90 minutes. Cavaly once again with a dominating performance. Monuma John trying to push the ball through. Recovering is Joseph Douglas. Douglas with the long ball. Thomas with the header. And now Osman. Maybe the last opportunity of the match for Hope International. They're looking to get at least a point from the match. Matthews. Juma. Moves past Monuma. Now Thomas. Clervaux. 3 more minutes will be played. Couple substitutions getting ready, one for each side. We'll see if we have enough time. We're already playing. Added time, it will be 3 more minutes. 3 minutes away is Cavaly from moving on to the next round. Jimmitry. Back to Tybert. Now Jefty. George Joseph and Monuma Jean. Tybert. Pushing the ball through the middle, looking for Dorley John. Clervaux. Joseph Fennelson. Clervaux makes the run. Clervaux has the ball. Inside the box, the cross. And it's Joseph Douglas once again with the good defensive effort. Osman. Georgie Joseph able to recover the ball. And the substitutions will take place after all. A little bit over a minute left. Coming on will be Bishon Richards for Hope International, as well as Rules Million for Cavaly and Carlos Monzon. Coming out will be Rudy Joseph. Of course, a very good game for Rudy Joseph. 2 goals scored this afternoon, 3 overall in the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship, and coming out of the match as well is Dorley Jean. So a few extra minutes of rest prior to the semifinals on Sunday. Late tackle here. A foul called
All right, Ship.
by Oliver Vergara, the referee from Panama. 30 seconds away from the next round is Cavaly. Monu Majan with the ball. Hope International with a good start to the competition, but just unable to get points in the last two matches of the group stage. And they will finish their participation in the 2021 Flow Concacaf Caribbean Club Championship with 3 points. There's the whistle, and it's Cavaly moving on to the next round. Another impressive performance from the Haitian side. Plenty of disappointment for Hope International and Joseph Douglas, the captain, just being unable to win the match. They needed the 3 points to move on to the next round, but in the end, it's a 2-1 win for Cavaly over Hope International. Both goals were scored by Rudy Joseph, and it was Nasir McBurnett scoring for Hope International. So a huge congratulations to Cavaly for moving on. We're going to take a short break, but we'll be back with highlights, the full 90 minutes.